Moving to the present, to our time. Despite the acknowledged importance of the period of Babylonian rule in consolidating the religious, social, and cultural character of Judaism and the history of Judah and the Judeans, despite the centrality of this era in the crystallization and shaping of the biblical literature, and despite the decisive geopolitical processes that occurred during this period of time, the era is one of the least investigated and least known in the history of Judah and the Judeans. In much of the historical and archaeological scholarship, the view is expressed that this is a transitional period between the first temple period that ended with the destruction of Jerusalem and the temple in 586 BCE, and the second temple period which began in the days of the return to Zion in 538 BCE. Even in modern scholarship, this period of time is still perceived as the Dark Ages in terms of history, and an era that has no independent existence in terms of archaeology. The paucity of historical sources from this era, both scriptural and ex-scriptural, could explain the historical blackout. The period of Babylonian rule, less than 70 years, could explain the difficulty in characterizing the material culture for this period and in defining its unique character. However, it seems that the major influence on the research of the period may be attributed to core attitudes and prior historical perceptions which were influenced by the attitude of the historiographic literature toward the destruction of Judah and the exilic period, from the lamentation and prophecies attributed to this time span, and mainly from the perceptions presented in the literature of the era of the return to Zion and from the shaping of the myth of the empty land.